Hi guys, welcome back. In this section, we talk about Iron Python scripting in Spotfire. Now, if you ask what is Iron Python and how is it different from regular Python, I will say it's not different. It's absolutely same. So, if you even Google what is Iron Python, it will say that it's same. The only difference is that Iron Python is designed to run on the .NET framework. So, whatever syntax you write in Python is exactly the same syntax you will write in Iron Python. So do not worry if you already know Python, it's great because you can easily come up with writing Iron Python scripts in Spotfire. And if even if you do not, help is available all over the web. You can easily find Iron Python scripts for whatever you want to do, and it's very simple to write Iron Python scripts in Spotfire. We will see how. So as I said, Iron Python scripting has a lot of applications in Spotfire, and if you aim to become a Spotfire developer, learning Iron Python scripting is the most fundamental thing you should do if you apply for any job on Spotfire development. It's one of the most basic thing any recruiter, any employer will expect you to know. Let's see how Iron Python scripting works in Spotify development. Let's start with a very simple example. Let's say we have this input box that says prince, and I can see that in the document properties, this value um, DP input has prince. Now, let's say I want to change the text area title to my name with a welcome, greeting. So I will just go and edit over here, and I will just say welcome, and then I will say input, and it will say welcome prince. Perfect. Now, as you remember, I have a label over here. I have a DP label over here. I cannot change the value of this DP label directly based on the input from the DP input. To do that, I have to write an Iron Python script that will capture the value of the DP input and put it under DP label. Let's see how to do that. So I do a right click over here, edit HTML. Under DP input, I do a double click, and there's an option of script over here. So write a script. There is an option of no action or execute the script. So select the second radio button, create this new script, and say welcome message. You can write any name, doesn't matter. And let's give this a script, right? So let's say we have a variable name which is taking the value from document properties, and we have dp input, let's say, right? So let's confirm by printing name. Yes, it works fine. So what we will now do is we will assign this value to the dp label, and to do that is quite simple. All you have to now do is document.properties dp label is equal to name, and even if you want to confirm, you can do it over here. Prince. Okay, perfect. So now you see, as I have executed over here, it is also executing it over here, right? Now I just don't want to print name, right? I just want to print welcome, and then I want to add the name. I also want to add a space, something like this. So if I do a run script now, I see welcome Prince, right? So I click OK. I think my script works fine, exactly how I wanted it to work, and just takes a while for the script page to load. Okay, perfect. All right. Now let's say if somebody called as Mike logs in, says welcome Mike. So this title also has changed, and the script also has fired, right? As simple as that. If somebody is named Paul, it says welcome Paul. So we have written a simple script that will take input from an input box and will run a script, will put that value into a DP label and will display it over here. So that's one simple script that we have just written and works absolutely fine. Quickly, let's have a look at another very common Python script that is very widely used. Let's say I have a chart, I have a matrix, I have an x-axis, I have a color by, I have everything over here. Now, this chart is a bar chart, a side-by-side bar chart. I want a toggle that changes the chart type. So if I choose line, this chart type should change to line. If I choose bar side, it should be like this. And if I change to bar stack, this chart should change to stack bar, something like this. So I don't want manually this to happen, right? I don't want to create three different charts. Let's say I want to show a line chart, I want to show a bar chart, but I don't have that much space to create three different charts. I just want my chart to be dynamic enough to work on a toggle and change the type of the chart the user wants to see in their report. Now, I don't think you will find this flexibility in any other tool, but it's easily done in Spotify. And there's a small script behind it. So I'll just write the script. Maybe I'll not write the script. I've already written the script. I'll just copy the script, and don't worry, you will find the script everywhere on the internet. So you don't have to worry about the script. But all you have to do is I have already created this drop down list, added a document property of DP chart type, and put up fixed values of line, bar side, and bar stack. Go to script, execute the script, and create a new one. Uh, Give it any name, change chart type, and put it up over here. Now, every script, not every script, but most of the script have some parameters, right? And over here, there are two different parameters that we have to worry about. So one is this viz. So if I click on add parameter, this it's asking the type of visualization, the, the type of the parameter. So the type of the parameter is the visualization, and which visualization it is Python scripting tab, and chart is the visual, right? So we have selected the visualization. Okay. The other one is the chart type. Now, how will the chart type come up? It's basically a string that is coming from a document property, and that document property is DP chart type. All right, perfect. Now let's just run the script once and see if there is any error. Okay, so there is no error. Perfect. Click on OK, click on OK, and click on OK. Now let's see the magic. So now this chart is bar stacked. Now if I go to line, this chart changes to line chart. If I go to bar side, this chart changes to a side by side bar chart, and this is the bar stack. So you see that in one single go we have multiple chart types in one single page. Otherwise, in other tools, you have to create multiple charts, right? Separately. You cannot have one chart and do a toggle. But in Spotfire, it's definitely possible by using a small script that we have just written, and it works absolutely fine. So these are some of the simple examples of Iron Python scripting in Spotfire. To know more, to go deep dive into Spotfire's Iron Python scripting, I'll share some links with you, I'll share some references with you, and those references are very powerful, very useful, and you can easily write the Iron Python script using these references, right? You will find all the scripts, everything that you want to do. You'll find all the examples, all the comments and everything, and there are multiple other websites that gives you the complete script to do everything that you want to do, right? If you want to maybe give a nice little round button, there's a script for that. If you just want to maybe select a column in custom expression, there's a script for that. So everything, there are so many scripts on Iron Python that you can use in Spotify development that makes your dashboard a lot flexible. So go ahead, explore more. This is something that you will learn by doing. Write some scripts. It's okay if you fail. You have multiple help available all over the web, or you can drop an email back to me and maybe I'll try to help you with a script that you are struggling with. And Iron Python scripting is something that you must know very well, and that is something that the recruiter will ask you in your interview, or you will do daily in your job. If you don't know a script, does not matter. You just should know how to find a similar script from the web, tweak it according to your requirement, and then execute it successfully in your dashboard. I'm sure you will be able to capture the Iron Python scripting quickly. I hope this lecture was useful. Thank you and see you in the next one.